Both teams smoking it out. And EG are Radiant this time. Nice for them. As we've seen this tournament, the Roshan, so important during the daytime. Gives the Aghanim Scepter after the third kill, and teams have extra vision in the daytime. Bottom outpost being the biggest advantage here.
30
Zai.
seconds to showtime.
Look at his build. Magic Wand, 3 Iron Branch. He's going to be trying to keep vision of the Crystal Maiden and pick up all these charges that he can get. He'll be bringing out Tangos as soon as he can. If EG spot this, they could go onto the Beastmaster early and try to punish him before he can get any regen in the lane. So very wisely, Liquid decide to back it out.
Radiant on one side.
Sell for
Dire on the other.
Beastmaster. Sania laning bottom. For now with Boxy. Both teams looking for that initial aggression to start these lanes. However, Pugna is already top. Liquid will have the numbers advantage as the first creep waves meet. And everyone's been spotted out. I don't know if maybe Insania too. It's cutting around the back.
Call it divine intervention.
Little arrow for the creep and a TP away on the Oracle.
Absolutely not.
No special aggression yet for either side, and Zai does get his salve. But he's feeling like he doesn't even need it yet, so he's saving up his gold. Going on to Matthew now. Yeah, I'm still surprised they picked this Underlord against a Luna. And some good aggression from Boxy. Universal Hero. A Magic Wand and 3 Iron Branches as well. With 58 damage, he's quite tanky. And 700 HP. My god. These attacks on the CM. Seems as well level 1. Has Frostbite.
My eye never misses.
Oh, the axes from afar. Lower right clicks, Boxy. A beautiful
Well,
leap.
this is off to a lovely
To secure the
start.
kill. First blood for Liquid. And Seasmell's gonna have to work his magic here in the mid lane.
To my territory.
TP and dump some mana. To get down Boxy, but he's already salving up. And unfortunately, it's looking like Zai is
No.
having just a fine time here against the CM Morph. Not too countered as we would hope to see because Zai's opting for that Wild Axe build. It's just gonna fight you and throw these axes, as SVG mentioned in one of his casts. Channeling onto Whisper, taking some good magic damage. He's just gonna walk it off, but instead they turn onto Matthew. Nice nether blast.
This'll come in handy.
And fighting with Boxy here. Few supports leaving Pakaz and Zai to play alone. They all have the same amount of last hits. It's a lot of damage from these leaps. Will Boxy commit for more? Oh,
So much
Oh,
for the
Pakaz's
Radiant's
courier.
Poor little fella.
sad. Instead, he's just gonna waste Panda's time, make him walk all the way back to base. Boxy has 10 wand charges too. Picks up the boots now, looking mid, it's about to be 4 minutes. It's a perfect rotation that will secure Team
What were
Liquid
you
both water runes, but oh my god! A long range arrow hits C Smile and there's nothing he can do about this. He's just taking damage under the tower. Boxy with the huge arrow connection, he just threw it out there. New C Smile will be running back for the water rune. Panda even TP's in very late. Very, very late.
See?
Another arrow, and it's an easy, clean
What's
Clean kill here. Yeah, I would tip Boxy too. But after his mid lane success, now he's running straight top. He's gonna have another arrow in 3, and Matthew's already pretty low. He could just look to walk up here. But he's healing up. Oh, they've been spotted now. The jig is up, Boxy.
Denied.
His work here is done. Things are not working out at all in this game for EG though. CM has been bullied out of lane, slowly walking back. Gauss has had to be solo against Zai for so long, and we're seeing Beastmaster 26 last hits against Storm's 24. I guess C-Smile is doing pretty well against Nisha, but nothing too crazy. Whisper. Last hits here in the game. Gets gone on by 2, but Matthew from the back on top of Insania. The nice Nether Blast combo. He clicks onto Mickey as well. There's a lot of damage with Boxy from the south. Nether Blast or a Decrepify protection onto Whisper. Matthew will be giving up his life, but not after taking down Insania himself. Panda now makes the connection. Has another enchanted mango and can attempt to chase. They're gonna give it up instead.
Stupendous.
Allowing Boxy to be free, but Whisper snags the Lotus before Boxy.
Radiant's mid
There will be a Wisdom Rune in 50 seconds. I don't know if he's gonna hang out here,
No breaking down the Radiant structures like
just
this.
burn some time, or
Radiant's
what?
mid tower's getting
30
banged
seconds
up.
now. I mean, Matthew's already gonna be there, I think. Unless he's going back to base.
Guess
Yeah, these
what's
teams,
happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
nobody's too prepared for the Wisdom Runes at the moment. Panda from behind. From the side, it seems, trying to flank Nisha. Can't catch anything now. Underlord will fall top. So Boxy's patience did pay off. Got another kill. On to Whisper, now going for the Wisdom Rune, has a leap.
Time to
Oh.
finish this.
Tries to get the arrow, but Matthew picks it up first. Here comes Panda too. Has a frostbite, but holding it. Holding it for the next Nether Blast, and they easily pick up that kill after the 1-2 combo. Somebody pinged out this ward here. I wasn't sure if it was EG, but there's a ward behind the Lotus pool. Okay. Matthew just trying to push out the mid wave.
Radiant's
Plays with
mid
some
tower
HP.
could use a hand.
And once again here in this best of 3, the winner
Radiant's mid
play
tower's
against
getting
9
what
pandas
for?
tomorrow in the
Dyer's
final day
top
of the
tower's
Berlin
getting
Major.
beat down.
The winner of that series to play against Game & Gladiators, who are sitting in grand finals
The
at the
Dire
moment,
might want to mine their top tower.
resting and watching and studying their opponents from far. Now straight onto Zai, C-Smile trying to go for a kill, but he just can't pick it up. The roar onto Pakaz will protect himself, and Insania tried to get the additional burst to finish off the morph. Could not get it, but now C-Smile lacking the mana. Nisha arrives to the fight. Tries to clean up for Team Liquid. Continues to chase onto Panda. Another Decrepify. But the Wild Axes from the top take down the CM, and Matthew as well. His fortune has ended.
Radiant's bottom
Pakaz.
tower's seen better days.
Left alone on an island. Oh, An arrow from the north. Boxy's
Radiant's
trying to get a
bottom
cheeky
tower ain't
kill
a
on
pretty sight
Picaz.
right now.
EG's feeling the pressure here. They couldn't get these lanes to go in their
Radiant's bottom
favor
tower's
like they
done
might have
for.
thought they would. See Smile, the one saving grace who was doing well against Nisha, tried to get a kill and was fruitless. That's just a very bad sign right now for EG.
Stay where you are.
Additionally, they're going on to Picaz, but he's morphing. Is A okay? Uh-oh. Okay, EG deward this. Well, they dropped 2 sentries. High ground ward. There aren't any gold accelerating heroes this game, but all 3 members of EG or of Liquid are on the top right now, all tied with each other. Picaz going for the first item, Lincoln Sphere.
Denied.
Trying to prevent the roar from the Beastmaster. However, it is not as strong as that game 1. They have the tools now, the more long-range tools than the Lucent Beam, very spammable ability that can always deal with this Lincoln Sphere as well. I guess they had the Fortune's End. Purifying Flames is to deal with that too, but this is Picaz's read on the game. Let's take a look at Mickey now. Core to core. Going for Dragonlance, Hurricane Pike at some point. BKB. Ooh, 2 bounties here for Liquid
Needed that
in
coin.
their own territory. Stations, they spot Whisper from the high ground. Trying to drag the wave, get some damage on the tower. And as well, going up the stairs, here comes an arrow. Just a shoo away, Panda. And Liquid are stalling this game. They are ahead. They are continuing their farm. They TP top
Something
with
bad.
the team and all the creeps. Zai and Insania. 2-man combo there. Walking around up here by the Lotus Pool. Do they have a smoke? They do. It's a Liquid ward, so they're still not spotted. Here comes the Hawk, providing very, very good vision. They know CM is here and no other members. Now Nisha, he's cutting straight from the right side on top of Panda. What can EG do about this?
Radiant's top
He's
tower.
even holding the chains. Trying to go on the Whisper, but he knows he's tanky.
Radiant's top tower is taking hits.
Beautiful
Radiant's
flanking maneuver
toughened up their structures.
by Nisha, who had all the information in the world provided by
I'll
Zai.
endure
Radiant's top
whatever
tower
they
is
throw.
hurting.
So good at playing with this Beastmaster.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer. Dire's structure's looking fortified. Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Is that a TP prevention there?
Stupendous!
Might have been, and EG successfully defend their
Dire's
tier 1
bottom
top.
tower's getting the business.
I mean, Liquid did a really cool play there, but they allowed Kaz to have a little bit of farm in the meanwhile. They didn't pick up any objective.
We bathe in mystic light.
They would have liked to have killed
Dire's
a
top
higher
tower,
value target
You know the drill.
rather than the poor CM with that smoke. They will see Smile under the protection of Moonlight Shadow into a nice arrow. Smile gonna drop for 30 seconds. Gold falling into Nisha's pocket. Whisper now getting gone on by 3.
Well,
The aggression does not stop here for Liquid. Oh, but Panda making some defensive plays with a Frostbite, and Liquid back it off. Whisper, he is a tanky slugman. And EG now want to walk back up here. They're just taking everyone up here. They've even got Smile. And they're going to commit for this tier 1 top.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Liquid already
Dire's top
spread out around the
tower,
map though.
You know the drill.
It's just so
Dire's top
So far
tower's
pushed.
gone.
almost to the tier 2. And he's walking back. He's okay. He's got Boxy on his 6. But a smoked up EG team now cutting through the river.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
Small
apart.
may be baiting this power rune top. Just picks it up. Liquid not too interested in this because they're trying to avoid any movements by EG right now, and they're doing it successfully. Standing on these high grounds.
I'll take a
Insania
few
guarding
more of
Zai
those.
and Boxy guarding Nikkei. See Smell though.
Where's the party?
It's a glimpse of Insania. He's already magic immune though. Gonna be an impossible kill. See Smell now turning with the Fortune's End. The lockdown, the root. Latching onto him. EG now. And an unsuccessful attempt in the top lane. And Liquid furthering their advantage. As the game goes on, it's still very early though. 15 minutes. The first Roshan has not been taken, and he's in a trip to the dire side of the map.
Not very exciting.
Maybe Liquid not
Choice.
very interested in taking any fights until it is nighttime. Until they can fight around their free teleportation spot in the outpost top.
I trust everyone is out of sight.
Nisha's going bottom.
Marcy
Moonlight Shadow, the arrow connection after the chains.
Green pop.
See Smell now on top of Nisha. He's taking a lot of damage. He's been vortexed in.
You
Nisha.
blew it. Illusion.
Pesky Ember is finally taken down by C Smile and the team.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little
Very
help.
substantial amount of gold for C Smile right now.
Dyer winning fortifying
And they
their
try to
structures.
take tier 1 mid.
Dyer's mid tower.
No
won't
Nisha for
last
15.
longer.
It's a long fortify. But the tower's falling fast. Liquid gonna lose that tower.
Dyer's mid tower's nothing now.
Touche.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Oh, I thought C Smell bought 2 Kayas there for
The
a second.
Radiant got one less top tower.
But he did not. Bottled and Visitor, and I think C Smell's been getting a little unlucky with these runes, unfortunately. Looking for another zip in, maybe. Oh, Magnus is the first one to go in. This guy's manly. Matthew tanks a arrow for the team on top of Insania. They can probably finish this kill on him. Don't they bait out the false promise? And he's trying to survive. He's getting zucked by Matthew, and now Nisha cutting the fight in half, taking down Pugna and CM. C-Smile finally takes down Insania, and now Whisper getting gone onto by 4 heroes of Liquid. 3 for 1 trade.
Bounty.
And Zai was actually able to hold on to his roar that entire fight. Waiting for Pikaz to show up, waiting for Storm Spirit to show back up. Seems each team always has at least one Pavis going on. I really want to play some Pugna Pavis. Just waiting for the Berlin Major to be over. There might be a little balance patch to come out. And Liquid are
And leave no trace.
perhaps abating the Roshan. I mean, there's only 3 heroes here. Nisha actually able to connect to 2. Boxy will be the straggler behind, as well as Pikaz, and the teams will be making a fight here. See Smell. Trying to get a glimpse of Liquid. Zai TP's away, but I think he's just going to be waiting by the Twin Gate.
I'll put that money to good use.
Nope, he just pushes out bottom.
The power.
Liquid actually
It's incredible.
are okay giving up this Roche. Or is it a debate? I can't tell. They've got some vision. Wow, insane
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a
insane
pretty
decision
sight
by
right
Liquid.
now.
They decide to give it up, but no. It actually is a bait. They might have lulled EG into a false sense of security, but nope, they're actually too slow to the pit, even if they wanted to defend it.
The Radiant put old
And Liquid have given up Roshan for free. Now, see Smile
Have fun trying to
can
bust
zip
down
freely.
radiant structures now. Radiant's mid tower could
That's
use
a lot
hand.
of ultimate orbs there on the Morph because preparing for a long farm game, he wants the Manta. Zai also has to be weary of this Lincoln Sphere pickup. Glimmer Capes. I wonder if Matthew will be going for the Glimmer again. And, getting a Solar. Probably just finished a 4-staff, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, Panda's actually just broke this game. Top. On top of Pakaz. He does eat the arrow, but he's okay. He's already morphed, and we saw just a little peek of him dealing damage into Nisha. It looked like Nisha took quite a bit of damage there from this morph. It's gotta be careful of this guy. Jump in again. 20 remnants away, and the Tormentors now have spawned.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Liquid very on top of these objectives. Picked up immediately, and Oracle. Picking up the Healing Rain. Rain of Destiny. Which is a pretty big AoE, providing heal amp. Which, Vladimir's will be providing healing to the team as well. Jumped in by Seasmell with the Aegis. What did he jump? Was it an ancient black dragon? Moonlight Shadow now. About to expire. The tier 1's gonna fall. Nisha snagging a Wisdom
Dire's
Rune for
bottom tower
himself.
got blown to bits.
And EG trying to press a little bit. They've got the Aegis for still half duration. They need some vision up here. They do. They get they hunch, and they're right on top of Insania. But he pops the Healing Rain. He's got the False Promise still as well. Burst to life of Seasmell getting fairly low. He zips away. Now it's Whisper who might be caught out.
Tower's in bad shape.
Foxy already has thrown his arrow. The Calypse not dealing a ton of damage. The effectiveness a bit low.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Will EG decide to turn it? They're all taking the portal out. Seasmile is left alone. Wait, who took the portal? Just Matthew. He's gonna be coming back in, I guess. Nope, he's actually not. Oh, and Seasmile, he's losing his life as well. It's a disaster. EG try to make a good fight, but they're a little low after the Eclipse, and they can't break it off. They're gonna lose two.
Touché! Stupendous!
Two, and the Aegis are down for nothing. And EG scurry away. It is daytime. So Liquid will play in the bottom lane as long as it's daytime. Their extra teleportation spot. And off the back of a one-team fight. Okay, with beautiful building damage hits into that tier 2. Very
There goes Radiant's
chunky
bottom
damage,
tower.
takes down that tier 2 with no problems whatsoever. Manta style finished. For
Radiant's
Pakazis,
mid-tower's
he's
coming
top
apart.
of the charts here.
Dire's top
Not a
tower's
player
getting
to
beat
underestimate.
Shadows, take us.
Waiting for his time to shine. And hoping that him and his team play his cards right and they break this game wide open. Roar on to Seasmell. His Lincolns doesn't have a Lincolns, but Zuck by Matthew. Keeping him back up to full HP.
down. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Drum Solar Mirana. Okay.
I've been wanting this.
Bounty.
Always getting the drums of Slom. That's gonna be additional healing now inside the Reign of Destiny if they do just fight in these tight spaces.
Zip zap.
Dang, Picaz is farming fast. This game is not over. EG can... They could erupt in one of these team fights. Just gonna take some correct positioning. Make sure those supports stay alive. Whisper. Throwing tank here. Easier front line, and see Smile with his BKB, he can go for these crazy zips.
Zip.
Finishing the Kaya Sanj now. Giving him that status resist. In a game where the stuns have already been reduced. Primal Roar. Stun duration of 3.25. Yeah, that's gonna get cut down. Probably one of the longest stuns in the game after these reductions. EG encroaching a bit to Liquid's territory. Picaz just farming it up. Even a finished I have Scotty now. This guy. Very impressive work.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
He doesn't have any sight of Liquid. He doesn't know that they're all here ready to take a fight. Oh, actually they might know because they're fighting over the detection in the bottom part here. Here comes the Hawk, immediately deleted. And Whisper, a nice bit of malice onto 2. It's a nice area to cut Liquid from the fight, but Whisper only has one way back up the stairs. Nisha to jump in with the BKB right on top of Matthew. The Pav is trying to protect him. Trying to think about eating his Lotus. He doesn't eat it though. He's saving those babies up for a rainy day. And EG losing
Here I am.
3 members. However, Picaz, big question mark this entire game, he has survived. And as long as he's not dying, I think they're still a way into this game. They just haven't found that team fight that they really need.
Hits.
Give them that snowball. Ooh, it's a DD. This could be it.
Radiant's top tower's in bad
At the
shape.
respawn, they could go with this DD.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Smoke. Immediately back top.
Dire's mid tower.
Saw their sentry getting dewarded. Now here they come. 2 scans onto both teams. They know EG is here. Oh, it's a risky play now. Both teams know. EDs have actually about to expire. Less than ideal. They couldn't get the effectiveness out of it, and Whisper the first to get gone on. Taking some damage, Whisper, trying to fight for his team, but he gets roared. He's locked down in the Eclipse now on top of EG. It's ripping them apart. CM to fall. Nisha now with the chase. C-Smile has no mana. Not even a drop left. It's 3 members dead again. Picaz running for his life. But I think Liquid might have the tools this time to catch him. Manta away. He's morphing into strength, turning into Ember Spirit. He's got to jump. But the Hawk is hot on his tails. On his tail. Okay, Picaz. He gets away. Yeah, I don't know. It's getting real hard for EG now. I thought maybe with Bakaz staying alive in these fights, there might be a chance, but it just seems that Liquid
But we
are
need
too
water.
strong. Team fight coming out on all these heroes. Could it be too much for EG to deal with? Because now after this lost team fight, they just gave up the second roast. Cheese and an Aegis. Cheese on Nisha, Aegis on Mickey. And this is the early timing that Luna has. The BKB, Manta,
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
and the Eclipse damage right now, magic damage, still very potent with the level
Radiant
18
lost the
too.
top tower.
Another Eclipse in 20 seconds also. They are definitely going to try some high ground here. Do they have a pipe on EG? They do not.
Have fun trying to
There's no
bust
pipe
down
for this
Radiant's
magic damage.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
First Fortify used, Liquid. Did not a
Radiant's
dodge.
mid-tower's getting banged up. The Dire best
Straight
do
to the mid-tier
something
two.
about that bottom tower.
This is a healthy Luna.
Radiant's
With a healthy
mid-tower's
team behind
coming
him.
apart. Radiant's
He's feeling
mid-tower's
real
in
comfortable
trouble.
hitting these towers. Oh, he pushes in mid, he's going right back top.
Radiant's
He's got his team
mid-tower
tailing
losing
behind him.
hand.
Disarmed and all sorts of stuff on top of him. Pops the Manta though, jump in by C Smile to get things started. Oh, it's a successful kill on the Oracle. Very good start for EG. Pops the Eclipse though. A lot of damage being tanked by some extra creep waves. Bakaz surviving through this. Whisper getting taken down by Nisha. They pop. Freezing Field unseen, but she's taken down too. They lose C Smile.
Of
They
regeneration.
have some buybacks. One used on the Underlord, but they're losing
Radiant's
the tier 3 top.
tower's taking hits. One less
Liquid.
top tower for the Radiant.
They're gonna be taking this with no response from EG. They might be holding
Radiant's top
these
rack.
buybacks for a second set of racks. They do finally use them on Susmile. He's looking for a jump in on top of Nisha. He's able to jump though, one slight. They do take him down for 70. He's got a remnant. He could buy back and come back in here. Comes right back in on top of Panda.
I'm not sure what happened back there.
Buy back by the Pugna too, Matthew. Trying to get something going for his team. Nisha. Oh, he does kill the CM. He just die backed. Okay, Matthew's got to be careful too. They're hitting the tier 3 and the racks mid. They have just lost their buildings, moving right onto the bottom and threatening these mega creeps. It's gonna be all up to C Smile and Whisper and Matthew. They've lost CM. They've lost Bakaz. Or Bakaz is respawning.
There goes Radiant's bottom
They
tower.
could try one last defense. They don't want to give them to these mega creeps. It's an elimination game. It's gonna knock them out of this tournament. Jump in by C Smile first. He's already out of mana. Jump out. Okay, roar onto the morph. They popped his Lincolns immediately, but he morphed strength and EG are just completely broken. They, after losing Whisper, they have to run away. C Smile had to get mana. They clean up those mega creeps bottom. Liquid are not looking to stop anytime soon. After taking the bottom racks, they immediately hit the tier 4s and are not going to give EG
Mid-tower's coming apart.
even 1 second to breathe. They're going to go for the jugular here. One last final zip in by C Smile. He's going to have to get some mana up.
Radiant's mid-tower's
The
getting
tier 4s
banged
are
up.
down now. GG well played is called Matthew. Taps out for the side of EG and Liquid. Have
Radiant's
just bought
ancient is
themselves a
under
ticket
pressure.
to the
Dire's
finals
got it
as they go up against 9 pandas and a potential